What is up, guys, and welcome back to the show. I hope you guys enjoyed the last live stream I did. Today, I decided that we should do a live stream discussing, because I know there are so many people out there that are really considering hopping on the Sazul, as some people call it. So I just thought we need to, go into the several different factors that you need to think about and, really devote some time and patience into researching. And we're just going to go over all of that. But first of all, I wanted to point out that there's nobody in here yet. But anyway, for the replay, I wanted to point out that my merch is finally available. I finally got my merch shop set up. So they got mugs, they've got like tank tops, they've got all kinds of just, different things that you can buy. And it's just got the original Fit Dad Chris logo for now, but I'm going to come up with some more designs as time goes on. But now there finally is a way to actually support the channel. So if you're interested, which I don't expect, a bunch of people to go and buy my merch yet because I only have 180 subscribers. But if you are interested in, supporting the channel in that way, go ahead and go down to the description box and you'll find the link there and go pick out some, maybe, buy somebody a Christmas gift, But as always, just a like, a thumbs up, a comment, or hitting that subscribe button. That helps me out tremendously as well. So if you're unable to, make a purchase at the merch shop, no worries. I appreciate you tremendously if you'll just hit that subscribe button and help me get to that 1,000 subscriber mark so that I'm able to run Google ads and things like that so I can make money off AdSense. But anyway, so I just went ahead and laid out some topics here. I wish I could have. Let's see. Let's pull this a little closer. I was trying to set it up so that I was looking more at the camera this time. I tried to get the camera closer to the laptop so I'm able to look at the chat and deal with all of this as well as, look at the camera. But we're looking at the topics of, if you're considering using any kind of PED. So we're just going to guess that pardon me. We're just going to guess that you're considering hopping on tests. That testosterone, is the generic first cycle for everybody in the anabolic realm. So the first thing that you need to consider is your age. Is your body even fully developed? For me, I can't really judge anybody. You're going to do what you want to do. I'm just trying to, explain, what little experience I have, what extensive research I've done. But if you're under 25, man, I would just keep pushing it and just get that diet on point unless you've got, just a really low natural testosterone level for some reason. But yeah, if you're under 25 and, unless you're going to be, unless you're going into the professional bodybuilding and you have to have it, you have to get those little bit extra gains right now, which some people, it's a little bit extra gains. Some people it's more, some people are hyper responders and some people are, they don't respond hardly at all. So, it really just varies. Depends on genetics, just like with all other things. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, if you just have to have it right now, you're willing to sacrifice your health in order to get those gains right now. I'm not here to tell you what and what not to feed your lab rat. So, but on the age thing, I would say if you're under 25, maybe consider trying some MK677. That doesn't suppress your natural testosterone level. And I've actually got a video on it if you guys want to check it out on my experience of MK677. So if you just head on, into my video, my content log or whatever, it'll be this one right here. That's the thumbnail for that video if you're interested. But MK is a performance enhancer. So if you're in any kind of tested sports or anything, you will fail for PEDs. But it's basically growth hormone. Well, it is a growth hormone secretagogue, and I go in depth on it. But the main point I wanted to make about that is it doesn't suppress your natural testosterone levels. I'm not going to say there's no negative side effects or anything like that, but it just doesn't suppress your natural test production. So therefore, you don't have to worry about doing a post-cycle therapy to try to get your natural production back up. And it is a way to increase your recovery and kind of boost the gains, if you will. So the second point that I have laid out here is how long it says time taking fitness seriously. So how long have you been seriously, just 110%, got your diet on point, exactly how many calories you're eating every day, you're getting the right amount of protein every day, you're very on point, because you would be astounded at how much of a difference you can make it with your how much of a difference you can make of your physique by just manipulating your diet in certain ways. So if your diet is garbage and you're like, oh, I'm going to hop on gear, maybe get that diet on point first, because anytime you're using anabolics, and I'm the biggest hypocrite, as a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I'm nothing. I'm a hypocrite. I've made these mistakes myself. I did a lot of research before I, jumped into anything, but I'm not going to say I'm not guilty of these things. I'm just trying to give you advice so you don't make the same mistakes I did. But anyway, get your diet on point, because if you're on a cycle, say, and you're eating garbage, you're leaving gains on the table. Whereas if you had your diet on point and you're on cycle, then you're going to make more gains. And anytime you're taxing your internal organs like that, it's a waste, basically. You're wasting your health because you want to take the easy way out, basically. You don't want to be disciplined with your diet and get your diet on point and get your training, on point and consistent the way it's supposed to be. And for a lot of you guys, man, I'm just going to tell you, you're not going to make the gains you're expecting to make. You think you're going to just jump on a cycle of tests and make all kinds of gains. If your genetics aren't, in support of you being, a decent responder, or, I wouldn't say hyper responder, but if you're not going to respond, and the only way to find out is, to go ahead and jump on gear. But if your genetic response, is not what you're expecting it to be, then you're going to be disappointed. And then you're going to have suppressed testosterone levels. Yes, you can get your natural production back, but it's likely not going to be what it was before you jumped on test and suppressed your natural levels. So just think about things like that. Try to think about every different angle of it before you just hop on a cycle and think, just because I know that feeling all too well. I just knew, I was like, man, I've been grinding away, I've got a good foundation built up, and I was like, I'm about to hop on tests and I'm about to just, gain 20 pounds of lean mass, and I'd done my research, and I'd been watching Derek for more plates, more dates. And I thought that I would respond better than I did. And I'm not going to say that I didn't respond. I definitely had some fantastic results, especially when I tried those trenbolone sandwiches, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying to find the correct one, the correct picture for that. My physique, like, I guess that would be considered my no, it's not that one. I was getting incredible lat development. You guys have no idea. Like, I used to be just a barrel chested dude, but let's see. I think this was about 10 weeks after I'd used tren. And if you haven't seen my video on my experience with trenbolone, I did a video. Actually, super chatted John Meadows, and John Meadows weighed in and told me, and he allowed me to use the clip from his video in my video to help explain, the side effects of tren and, how to make sure you're being as safe as possible while you're running that compound. But we kind of touched on diet, so we're going to go ahead and see how much research have you done? How many of Derek's videos have you watched? Because if you're just thinking you're going to, take this, get big, it doesn't work like that. There's a lot more that goes into it, and you really need to do all the research you can. I understand the anxiety, the anticipation, it's exciting. It really is. I remember when I placed my first order, when I was waiting on things to get in, I was just like, man, I cannot wait. And I was so excited. And just try to kill that. Try to cut back on that. Try to blur blah blur. I'm losing my mind here. Try to calm yourself, if you will, because looking back now, I wish I had waited longer. I wish I would have worked harder on my diet. I wish I would have gotten my train, just really put more time in than before I started, my first cycle. So I know that feeling of, just, I want to get these gains. I'm tired of being small. I'm tired of being, maybe overweight. Just try to be as patient as possible, because once you pull that trigger, once you do that first shot of testosterone, that's going to suppress your natural production. Now, maybe just one shot, that's, it'll suppress it maybe a little. Your body would probably be like, just kind of, what the hell's going on? So you would likely get most of your natural production back. But basically, once you're in, you're in. And you're never going to be able to get those natural test production levels back to where you want them to be. So, so the next point that I want to go over with you guys, if you're considering using even Rad 140 or SARMS or something, anything, if you're considering jumping into the world of anabolics, what are your goals here? What are you looking to achieve? Are you looking to lose weight? Are you thinking that testosterone or something like that, you need a fat burner or something to lose weight? Because you don't. I can guarantee you, if you just watch this video right here, you can go find it. And if you're watching this on the replay, then I will put a card right here. That video will teach you how to find your calorie maintenance, which is your energy maintenance, the amount of energy that your body uses each day. It will teach you how to count every calorie that you consume and make it easy. It sounds like such a tedious task to count your calories, but once you figure out, how to read the nutrition labels, how to, just calculate every little thing, and don't forget the drinks and the dipping sauces and everything, it almost becomes routine. It's fairly simple. And after a while, you can pretty much guess, how much you're eating. You can almost tell just by how you feel throughout the day. But I promise you, if you think you need anabolics to lose weight, that is not true. I don't care what you've heard. I don't care what you have been told by anybody. You do not have to get on gear to lose weight. And I promise you that. So check out this video. And I promise you that if you abide by the methods which is finding a calorie or introducing a small calorie deficit. The goal is to introduce a small calorie deficit and make small changes over time that you can maintain for the rest of your life. That way, you're not crash dieting, losing a bunch of weight, and then just gaining it all back. Maybe a few months later. That's my kid back there hollering for me, but we'll try to we'll try to go ahead and hurry this up. But basically, I can't tell you guys what to do, right? I can just tell you that you really need to think about it. You need to think about if you're willing to sacrifice your health. We've seen all these bodybuilders recently dying, and most of it is probably because they were using performance-enhancing drugs. So if you're going to do it, be safe about it. Go to your doctor. Go get your blood work done. Do cardio. Cardio is so good for your body. I mean, overall, it's good for your nervous system. It boosts your endurance. It improves your blood flow. It helps your body clear toxins out of It helps your body clear toxins out of your body, I guess is what I was going to say. But just doing cardio, getting that heart rate up, it improves the strength of your heart, and it helps combat some of the negative side effects of using performance enhancers. So just do your research. If you got questions you want to ask me about, I'm not claiming to be an expert or anything. I recommend everybody go watch Derek for More Plates, More Dates, or go watch Coach Greg. And I also really like Ryan Ankrum too. He knows his stuff. So, but by all means, my Instagram handle is it's in the description, and I'll post both of them here. And you guys are free to direct message me whenever. Just no weirdos, don't be acting weird, and don't be trying to sell me stuff because I don't have any money in the first place. So anyway, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you're catching this on the replay, check out my next video, or the video that's coming up next. It'll be on the end screen. It goes into how all of these ads recently have been basically, paying some roided out, dude that's been in the gym for his entire life. They basically pay this dude to say that he took their supplement, and how so many people are buying the products, and they're basically like nothing at all. It's like some kind of herb or something, and it doesn't even do anything. Like that deer antler velvet oil, it goes into all that stuff. So that one will be in the end screen. Go ahead and check that video out because it's not bad. But I appreciate you guys, and y'all have a good one.